Hi, Lou Manfredini, Ace's Home Expert. In this video, we're going to show you how to insulate a garage door. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, what I have behind me is an uninsulated steel door. If you have one of these, you know how cold it can be, and they can actually be pretty noisy. By adding some insulation to the door itself, you can actually help warm up the garage a little bit because the transference between the sun and even the cold is deadened a little bit by adding a rigid insulation. You can buy these kits and you just cut them to fit. So you've got the individual panels here that you're going to use a tape measure. On this panel, there's a channel that fits in and out here. So you're going to have to actually slide two pieces in there. There'll be a seam in the center. On this panel, there's a channel here, but then it's flat. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to measure the width, 23 1/4, and the height. And I'm going to go inside there because we want it to fit snug. And it's just about 21 inches that way. Now I'm going to transfer over to the table and cut the first piece. Okay, this is the insulation panel that we're going to use. You can see there's ribs on this side. That's there so you can actually bend this to fit inside. And then on the back side, there's sort of this plastic layer that'll be the finished side that you see. Remember, I took that measurement, 23 inches or so. So I'm going to make a mark at 23 with a marker on the plastic side of this insulation, because that's the side I'm going to cut. I'm going to use a little 2-foot level. I'm going to place on my marks. Then, with a sharp utility knife, I'm just going to take that and cut carefully along that line. You want to make it nice and straight, but remember that it's going to be fitting inside some channels, and so if you see the mark from the marker or there's a little bit of a difference in the cut, I'd go down twice just to get a little bit deeper onto the styrofoam. And then once you have that, you're going to raise up the piece and watch that. Now we're ready to install it. Okay, I have the first piece cut. Remember I talked about these ridges? That actually allows you to bend this in, and there's kind of a plastic coating on the backside which will make it look really nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the first piece in. All right, kind of bend it in place to kind of slide it where it needs to go. This particular door has a bunch of grooves in it, so we got to work that in as we fit the panel inside the door. That plastic backing also helps to keep the integrity of the insulation as you put it in. And that's it. If you need more information, please go to our website, acehardware.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Better yet, stop by your local Ace Hardware store, because Ace is the helpful place.